Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. The trailer started playing again on blast in my ears. Okay. Anyways, hello. Welcome to another episode of HELLION ARTSHOW. I'm here today with Katie, Nyriam.
Hi.
And we're talking about her comic, Bonds. This is the second book in your Bonds comic series, Bonds Book 2, The Cursed Child, that's live on Indoegogo right now. Yes. And I am very excited to be talking about this. I remember your book was one of the first ones that really caught my eye because you have a bit of a manga style. I was like, ooh, that looks like a kindred spirit. I was like, yes. And I like the art style, I like the concept. It's a werewolf book, so let's just jump right into it. Let me pull it up.
I was following your story as well. You know, I remember first we met at Sugar Chris stream, if you remember.
Oh yeah, it was so long ago. Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this girl is so talented.
No. I was like, oh, Nyriam, where'd she come from? Her comic looks so cool. But I guess we kind of. Huh?
I'm that crazy European.
Crazy European. No, we have many crazy Europeans. You're definitely not the craziest. I think Kami Mark might have you beat. Are British people European? They count.
Yes. Yeah, they do.
They're like, we're our own thing. No, you guys are European motherfuckers.
Yeah, Kami Mark is his own thing. I have to say he's the king. Yeah. He's like taking the crown easily, and he's such a cool guy.
I think he's like from a different planet entirely, so he probably doesn't count as European. Let me just say hi to chat real quick. Sunny Crockett, what's up? Hello. We have a lot of regulars here. Alex VRB, Alex Verb, trying to spell out my name. Are we not enough tiles? Exactly, you got it right, Dan Genovese. Barb Rogers, Stefu, hello. FKA. Oh, you want to be a mod? Will you handle this power with dignity and restraint, sir? If I mod you, well, you are a member.
Great responsibility.
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. You are a member, so I should mod you if you ask. All right, you will be modded. You are now modded. Please handle this responsibility responsibly. There you go. English. Matt Barr, what's up? Oh, there's Nyriam. Double Nyriam. Debo Solo, what's up? Hello, Wolverine. So many people already. We have 60 people watching already. Thank you guys for being here. Remember to hit like. I always forget to tell people that, but I need to learn from Anna. Hit like, everybody, because it helps with the algorithm. And I just hit 4K subscribers, so that's really awesome. So let's keep on pushing this, and maybe YouTube could actually be something that I make some change on. I can buy some extra copies every month off of it, so something I do just for fun. Sager, what's up? Hyper Wizard, hello, Marco Charo, Lord Nemesis. So many people here already. Thank you for joining us. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see. You're Camelot. I'm Camelot's #1 mod and lover. Mode and lover or mod and lover?
I think with that avatar, it's gonna be both.
It's both. Yes, that's true. Am I going to Heroes Con? I'm not planning to this year. No. So far I'm only planning on doing Tampa and I don't know. I'm not really. I think I'm planning on. I always do only like a couple of shows a year. Usually one that's close to I want to have to travel for. I don't really do that many shows. So I'll be at Tampa. I don't know what else. Maybe I'll go back to Columbia. Maybe there's another. I used to go to Tokyo. Tokyo has a really good Comic-Con, but I don't know if I'll be going this year. So because it's kind of I don't know if I have the schedule for that. Anyways,
I'll let everybody hear about this experience later on if you decide to go.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been to Tokyo Comic-Con. I've been there before. I used to go when I moved back to Taiwan for a while. So it's a really good show. It's like an American-style show as well, but just in Tokyo. And it's nice because everybody's super polite. And that's like, I mean, people here are polite as well, but it's just so orderly and Japanese and polite. It's amazing. Everything is so organized there. I'll tell you more about it some other time. Chris Topher asks, Eric, what made you decide on drawing Casimir as a twink? I like drawing pretty boys, but what's funny is people make fun of him for it in the book. So I thought I'd have some fun with that. And literally in book 2, there's this fight scene where this other guy is calling Casimir pretty boy the entire time. I have so much fun. I like humiliating my characters. Also, he looks like young John Malin, so that makes it extra easy for me to humiliate him. Columbia was cool. Yeah, it was cool. All right. Very meta. That's right. Okay. All right. I know it's late for you, Nyriam. It's you're in Europe land, so I don't want to dilly-dally too damn long. I will pull up your campaign, but in the meantime, do you want to tell everybody where you come from, how you got about to doing comics, and how did you come up with the idea for this book specifically?
Well, that's a fairly long story, given that I'm already past my 30s. But yeah, as we already established, I'm a crazy European. You know, I'm from a small country that nobody knows the name and nobody knows where it lays. It's in the middle of the Europe and it's called Slovakia. But right now I'm not even there anymore. But that's okay. And I've been drawing like since. Say it again.
I know where Slovakia is.
Oh, you're one of the few.
Okay, carry on.
Sweet, thank you. Most of the people know where Czechoslovakia is, and most of the people don't even know we separated. But that's okay, and we don't mind either. We're like brothers.
Yeah, I don't know the history or anything, but I'm kind of really into European history, so that's why. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet.
Okay. Sorry. Carry on.
I'm actually not that excited and like full of energy person as you are. Like you're like beaming over here, and I'm here like yeah.
No, it's okay. I'm here to bring the energy, and I'll bring the energy out of you because we want to sell this book today. Come on, let's go.
I just need to keep it down, girl, because it's like 3 a.m. over here, and I have neighbors.
Oh, okay, all right,
So,
that's fine. It's fine. I'll
yeah.
do the hyping.
Okay, sweet. Well, the boring part is that I've been drawing since I was 3, and that's about it. And when it comes to bonds, like many people like say that when COVID hit and when COVID came, everything went to shitter, and they got into a slump, and everything became boring. For me, it was like a breath of fresh air, because I had this story in my head that I really wanted to get out. I just didn't have time. I was working as a teacher. It was very exhausting and stressful. Guess what? COVID came, home office, everything. We had a bunch of free time on our hands. I was like, yes, let's do it. So originally I started writing bonds as a literature. I wanted to make it like an illustrated book, but guess what? Europeans and they're English, and if you're not like British or whatever, it's just gonna suck. It's just gonna suck. Like story wise, okay, it was good. Grammar wise, it sucked really bad. So I was like, okay, never mind. This is not a way for me. Let's try the media I'm familiar with. So I decided to draw it, and that's why I pretty much devoted the first 3-4 months just developing the world, developing the characters, just building what I wanted to do in the story. Basically like what you did and along the way, and but in a lot more shrunken size. And finally, I was pretty much waiting for the summer break to come in over here. It's like by the end of June, beginning of July, and that's when I hit it like really hard, and I was pumping like 20 pages a month, and basically I had the first book done in about 4 months, because I was super hyped about it. I was just super hyped about it, and that's all I could think about every single day. Just doing that, just drawing.
I know the feeling, yeah.
Yeah, but then in the long run, it costs you. So with the second book, I just decided to take a slower approach and just enjoy every single page, and so on. So yeah, here we are. 2023, second book, and altogether over 150 pages of content. So.
Oh, really? So I see here it says 77 page. So that's this main story. I guess you have extra content. Do you have side stories or just
Yes.
world building material?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Oh my god. Wait, did you say how many pages in total? 150?
Altogether with the previous book, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, wait, just this one book is 150 pages?
No. The first book was like 72 pages, but we added like extra 7 pages of like mini comic. And this is 77 pages. Again, if we hit the stretch goal we need, we're gonna be adding a few more pages of a mini comic as well. But this one is kind of special because this one also has like an origin short story written by Red Gaze, and that's extra 22 pages about one character. It's gonna be illustrated book, basically what I wanted to do. But this time I got the right person for the grammar part.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I think a comics medium, that's a really good in between. I actually haven't really like thought of that. I guess we're spoiled that we just speak English over here, but that's kind of really fits, and it happens that you can draw. So I'm sure that worked out really well. That you can just tell the story you want to tell and get an editor to check for any grammar mistakes. And I mean, I think then you can still put out the book and tell your story in the language that is most, I guess, widespread that can sell. That worked out well.
Well, originally, I actually started putting it out as a literature on DeviantArt in our community, because we were like a group of people who are in love with Bleach, and we even built our own OC characters and stuff like that. And there were a few people that I established to be my beta readers, but the problem I kind of encountered is that those people started creating their bonds OC characters and started doing their own plot about stuff that I haven't even written yet, but they knew about it because they beta read it, and I was like, no, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
So
not good. You have to be, I don't know, beta readers are good, but you have to be guarded about who you kind of let in on your work, and not just for like those reasons. It just, you need to find people that will give you good feedback, but also that you can trust, and trust is
Yeah,
really important. So
yeah.
it's hard to find like that kind of group.
I kind of do believe that it wasn't an ill intent behind that. I think the person just got
Yeah.
very hyped, but in the long run, it would really damage the story because like they would have written or created something that I haven't even put out yet.
Yeah, I understand. They just weren't cognizant of it, or probably finding somebody who has worked professionally as well. They'd be more aware of that. Somebody that's not a hobbyist. Like, I think people who are, who have done comics before, or have just anyone who's been more of a professional artist would understand confidentiality, or sort of it's implicit when you're reviewing somebody's work.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it all worked out for you in the end. Dango Solo for 10. Thank you, Dango Solo. Which Tokyo Con is the best one? It's just called Tokyo Comic Con. It's the one in November, and I think it's the one where the logo is kind of like a red triangle. It's almost like a bit like the Star Trek logo, but it's red. Um, yeah, it's probably pretty obvious because it's not the Kamiket, and it's a big one, but it's not any of the Kamiket ones. It's not Kumikomi. It's in November, and it's aimed at Americans. So Marvel and DC and shit will be there. So yeah, that's the good one. Let me check for any more super chats. I think I got some Marcus Sharper. Hello, King Leek. What's up, King Leek? Thick. Am I going to Jack show tonight? I have no plans for that, but maybe I'll just annoy everybody in the chat. Yeah. So book one did really well, and book two, you have 18 days. This is your first 30, right?
Yes, that's the first 30.
All right. So book one was an introduction to your world of bonds. You have the brother and sister characters, and their journey to wolf. But I'll let you tell it. What happened in book one, and how is the story continuing right now?
Yeah, that's pretty much where I wanted to start with, but not even like first book. I'm still in the process of like introducing the characters because I would like to take it slower because originally Bonds was written out and templated out as a 10 book series, around 10 books. So I just decided to take it slower and devote the first few books till she is actually adult, so all the readers know and understand the world that I have there, and what the werewolves are capable of, what are their abilities and their interactions, their relationships. It's called bonds in the end. So in the first book, we basically got introduced to Lena, Jesse, and Rick, who are going to be the main carriers of the story. Lena is the basically last remnant with her brother of the Alpha lineage after the Great Purge, which was like a great war between the human race and the enemy packs and the Sapphire Peninsula packs. Unfortunately, during this war, Lena's parents got killed, which means like instead original Alpha's place, Lena's grandfather had to take his position back and just continue leading the pack till in his opinion, Jesse is of right age, so he can take over. Lena kind of doesn't like this because there's this rule where when she reaches like 18 years, when she's like 18 years old, she might find her potential packmate, like not a packmate, but a mate, right? And that one is given by a moon goddess. It's not like you can find your boyfriend, girlfriend on a social media, whatever, or go to an ex pack and hey, I like you, let's be mates. It's given. It's like given. And the problem with that is usually if your mate is from a different pack, female is obliged to move to her mate's pack, and she doesn't want that because she's gonna be leaving Jesse there alone, and he's her only pretty much like living close family besides the grandparents, and he's gonna be there alone, and they are the bordering pack, they are the defenders, there's a lot of danger, and she doesn't want to lose him, right? So she sets up her own goal. She just decides to try to train and strive for the title of Alpha, so she doesn't need to leave, right? I know it sounds like your typical strong female blah 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 bullshit, but Every single goal, every single victory gain Lena has in the story so far has been like hard earned, and she's gonna fall onto her butt many times, and she's gonna have to learn her lessons.
I don't think this sounds like some typical. I know that nowadays a lot of the female
Yeah.
leads they're terribly written, but it's because they don't have challenges and they're not really written like real characters. This doesn't sound like that at all, because she has a reason to want to fight and to stand up for her brother. It's not like this weird narcissistic reason that a lot of female leads in Hollywood has. I just want to be strong to prove that I'm awesome. I'm already awesome. You guys just don't realize that. I think it's a really great and touching motivation that she essentially wants to be there for her brother, and that's what's driving her to aim to be an alpha, even though no one would think that she would be able to be an alpha, right? I think that's a really good starting point.
And there's gonna be like a huge plot twist. And as you're scrolling through these pages, I would like to like point out that inside Border Pack and basically in my comics, there's only one Black Wolf that's gonna be there, and that is Lena. So whenever you encounter a Black Wolf, you can see it's her. And on this following page, if you scroll down a little bit, there's just a perfect like show off. I'm sorry, there's just a perfect show of the fact that she's gonna get her ass kicked a few times. Like you do something wrong or you do something dangerous. Well, tough, tough part, whatever. It doesn't matter whether you're a girl or you're a wolf. Like world over here is harsh, and we have rules that everybody needs to follow. So
She is 15. I'm sure she does some stupid things.
yeah, she's in her teenage mode, and she's very very like pig-headed. So yeah, but she's learning. That's a good thing that she's learning.
Yeah, that's good. You have to have that in there, and that's what character development is and stuff.
Yes.
And this page looks really awesome. I'm loving the art.
Thank you.
see, I think your art has improved too. Look at these backgrounds, how textural it is. I can definitely
I actually like found a bunch of like great brushes that are helping out in Clip Studio, and that's really really helpful. And I just love the rendering with cross hatching. I actually do like double rendering, where I do the cross hatching, the darkest areas, and then I use the screen tones to paint, like literally paint with screen tones.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's I can see the patterns. I was gonna ask, are these Clip Studio brushes, but I
Yes.
think you use it in a way where it doesn't look repetitive. It's not like some people use brushes in Photoshop, and especially Clip, because Clip has really good brushes, but if you don't use it in a smart way, it looks like a stamped pattern. But you're avoiding that here. It looks very natural and ingrained.
I'm actually trying, yeah.
Yeah, you're actually drawing the art. You're not using the brushes as a crutch, which I've seen before. So awesome. Ooh, this glow. That's so nice. I love this page.
Yeah, honestly, ever since I changed job and well, basically my new day job is also about drawing a lot, I've learned a bunch of like new techniques, and I fell in love with like backlight and rim light and everything like that.
Yeah, that rim light. I can see there's a lot of rim light on like your side posters and all the art for this book. But see, I love rim light too. See, let me tell you a secret. It's, if you can't tell from the way I color things, like every time someone else colors my thing, half of my feedback is, can you add more rim light? Because rim light's awesome.
Rim light's the best.
Yes, it helps everything stand out, and it's a cheat code. It's great. Ooh,
so basically, the first book ends up with Rick, their trainer, being called over by the Alpha, announcing him that there is some potential danger actually behind the borders, and that he will need both siblings to be trained at least to the point where they can self-defense. So that's what the second book is about. Rick is gonna just drain them out of their motivation, power, everything, their sweat, everything that can like get out of you during training. Probably even a soul. So they're gonna go undergo some really really hardcore training, but they're gonna do it alone because like Grandpa doesn't really want anybody else to see that a girl is training there, right? But
Mm-hmm.
as a reward, after this one really hardcore training, Rick actually takes them to this training grounds where they can see how other young fighters are like working out. And she sees this one weirdo, which we can see in a page below, a little bit
Mm-hmm.
where there was like the versus page.
This one?
Yeah, that one. And she sees like he's different. He's weird. He's different. And she's heard like bunch of crazy stories about this cursed child, a new member of the pack, and she needs to figure it out because according
Hmm.
to the rumors, this wolf can either destroy the whole pack or it can help it. It can help it like thrive. And she needs to figure out which one it is till she still has time because like this bag is very precious to her. There's her brother she needs to protect. There is a lot of at stake. There's gonna be a lot of
Mm.
training. There's gonna be a lot of wolf action, and there's gonna be like a lot of like wolf fight towards the end where it's gonna get a little bit darker because again Lena is 15 and she's gonna get somewhere where she's not supposed to be.
Mm. That sounds like not good.
Yeah.
But exciting. I like the premise. Like you have the sort of training plot, and then this B plot, or maybe it's actually the A plot. It just comes in later of this cursed. Well, the book is titled "The Cursed Child," so this one character that we're going to find out more about. I
Yeah, we're
like
pretty
that.
much introducing like new characters along with the main story, so that's basically how we decided to run with it.
Awesome, awesome. Is Bonzer first comic?
Yes, yes. I
Wow.
was actually doing
Wow.
some mini comics and stuff like that on
Okay.
DeviantArt, but nothing professional to be honest.
Yeah. Oh man, I got started on. Well, I didn't get started drawing on DeviantArt, but like doing digital art and stuff. I remember the good old days of DA back in like the early
Yeah,
2000s,
then
and
they screwed
my
up.
account now is completely neglected. But I remember where you would have communities and you would do like little collaborations and stuff and challenges, and everybody would collaborate and draw a comic together or draw your OCs.
Yeah,
Ah, the good
I
old days.
remember that. And actually, ever since they updated the design of the page, I think that everything went to shitter.
Yeah, they really changed a lot of things that shouldn't have been changed. They should just leave it the way it used to be. It had this charming, like mid 2000s, weird, kind of shitty but kind of fun look to it. I don't know why they had to change it. It was perfectly
Yeah.
fine. But also nowadays, I mean, there's always been a lot of porn on DeviantArt, but nowadays it's all porn. So I'm just like, why am I even trying? It's just weird. Also, the interface sucks. So, man,
If you
no,
wouldn't
thank you.
mind, I'd like to show one of the mini comics that I was like making.
Oh sure, yeah, yeah. I was kind of
I was
scrolling down here,
just
but yeah, yeah. Let us see. I would love to see that. So
it
you
was
have been
big.
making. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, it's just like I said, I already had this whole story planned out before I started making the comic. So these characters are actually a little bit older, as you can see, and I was doing it in a fast way, as to make fun of it, to make a joke.
Hmm.
So this is basically our cursed child when he's like a little bit older.
Oh, so these are characters that you just sort of put in different situations in your
Yes,
comics for
yes.
a long time. Cool, cool. Oh, that's awesome. How far back do these characters go?
You mean like age wise?
Oh no, but just like how long ago did you come up with them? Like,
This was within the first 4 months or so.
um, I was
First,
wondering, like, have you been like, are these characters even daydream of since you were like 14, and like some
no,
people?
no, 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 no. Actually, no. It came on with the story back in 2022,
Oh,
and
okay.
but I was building them on real people. I was already mentioning that,
Hmm.
like this character on the left. That's basically how I would love Jesse to look like in when he's like all adult or young teen.
Oh, that's cute. Like that webcomic style. That would work well on webtoons.
Yeah, so basically that's it. And I was just taking like real life situation that kept happening around me, and I was putting them into those, and I was just having blast with it, you know. So maybe at some point, what I would like to do is incorporate these mini comics as a part of the actual books, you know, but in a plot wise and a place where it fits, you know, because right now if I did that it would be pointless because over there in the mini comic there are adults and nobody would understand what's happening.
Yeah, well, when they get to the age that they are in the mini comics, I think even if you just release the mini comics as a supplemental, people love seeing early work. Or if you have any like concepts and early drawings and sketches from DeviantArt you did for Bonds, you could put that out as like an art book. Seriously, people love seeing the development of a story.
Mhm.
So that would be really cool. I love to see
Yeah,
that.
actually, my one of the earlier works that I had accompanying the story as when it was still a literature was is the mini print that is along with some of the tears where you can see
Mm.
the two wolves laying in the grass. I remember people really loved that picture, but I just decided to wait with it a little bit because it actually fits this book because it's meant for this story, this part of the story.
Mm. Cool, cool, cool. Let's scroll down. You have the character profiles. I like that. And I like your campaigns are really well designed. I noticed that with your first campaign as well. Like you have this paw and foot color. You do, if I recall correctly, you do design work for your regular job, right? So I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
definitely I can tell like everything is very the branding and the color scheme is all really well put together.
Yeah, you just stopped at the point where the corners don't match. Oh my god, I just noticed.
Oh, that's no, we didn't see that. I was trying to scroll past it, not point it out. Damn it. It's okay. You can go
That's
fix
okay.
it right after this.
That's
So you
okay.
have your mini prints.
Yes, I've got a question in the previous chat that I've been into that whether I'm a human. So no, I'm not an AI. I make mistakes.
Wait, someone asked if you're an AI?
I've been in this chat in the like and they were checking out bonds, but I just couldn't be on, and they were like, are you even human? I was like, yeah, I am. I'm not an AI.
Of course you're human. Why would anyone ask that? Annie's around. I think you haven't been streaming for a while, but you know we've all met you around these parts.
Yeah, I was
Out
trying to
there.
explain. It's kind of difficult, you know. With the day job, you come home, you only draw comics. You're kind of drained by the evening. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I'll try to better myself.
Oh, what they were saying that
No,
what
no,
you
no. I just know that it's just like it's a lot.
Oh no, I totally understand. Believe it or not, I have other work. I have another job, and like I remember working at like a dead end animation job and doing comics as on the side. But no worries at all. My energy levels right now are the miraculous substance called coffee, and I've had way too much of it, and I just chug that before every stream and then crash later. So it
Yeah,
helps.
I kind of do the same.
Yeah, it's probably not great for my health, but whatever. That doesn't matter. I'm here to entertain you. Fuck my health. So, I guess let's now that we have the story premise and everything established, take a look at the campaign. You have these prints here. I remember looking at this
Yes,
on the last room we were on. So these are the mini prints.
yes, those are the mini prints. We made sure to make it the size that it fits into a box if we decide to like follow them.
Ooh, are you doing a box again?
We would love to, but it's really gonna determine like how the campaign will do. You know,
Right.
the problem, no, not a problem, but the difference between the previous campaign and this now is we're gonna ship this from over here. You know, the first one was shipped in from US. This one is gonna be shipped from over here. So I still need to figure out whether there are actually decent people who can make such beautiful boxes. But I think I found something, so it's gonna be cool.
Cool, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember the box you had for your first book was really awesome. It's you can kind of see that first cover right here. But I know they're expensive to make. Well, I heard not that expensive, but also printing costs are going up. So you want to make sure you can get to those. You want to make it a stretch goal or something. Yeah, right. Do you have the box behind you?
Yeah,
Found it? There you go.
yeah, I do.
Let me full screen. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, boxes.
So yeah, there are the two last remaining pieces that I'm proud owner of.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, those are really nice. Just you can like sort of collect everything from a book because all these Indiegogo campaigns come with like a lot of extra knickknacks, and you want to be able to
Mhm.
put them in a box. Because I have like multiple books where there's just like pins and postcards and stickers, and I don't know where to put them. So I have my Infinitel Chronicles box, and I have like 5 different. I have like my Lucent stuff and my Infinitel Chronicles stuff, and I think my Inglorious Rex stuff. It's all in one box just because it's neat.
Yeah, that one is actually right behind it.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, I have that too. The size of postage stamps. What? Don't go sell for 20. Thank you. Speaking of other work, am I still on your list for some character design work? Yes, yes. Definitely. I will give you a message probably sometime next week. I am like buried in deadlines right now. I have a big deadline next Wednesday. So I might be just not completely. I'll just be completely MIA for a few days, but we'll talk. Yeah, I'm definitely still down for that. Right. I really like mini prints. I think I'm doing them for my book mostly just because they're easy to ship, and like posters are kind of a pain in the ass because
Yeah.
either you had to roll them, I shipped them in tubes. I did that with my first book, but I did that because I wasn't expecting that many people to back it, and then I had to do like 100 of the poster tubes, and I was dying.
I can only imagine that. Yeah. Yeah.
So many prints are nice because you can just slip it right in behind the book and then mail it out, and it just fits nice and neat in a Gemini mailer. You don't have to worry about it. That'll be great. But it's also, I think people like the idea of like having a back. It's almost like a printed backing board, right, for the comic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. So you have these two. Are these add-ons?
No, they are part of most of the tiers.
Okay, all right. Cool. Traditional art. I guess these are just demonstrations of what's in the tiers.
Yeah, pretty much. There is a tier called the Cursed Child, and there is a tier called the oh my God, kill me, Zeta General, and basically they come with these sketch cards. Each one of them is different, original. The Cursed Child comes with the black ones with the negative art, which is like connected to the Exiled story, and the Zeta General. It actually. Oh my God, did I say it right? Never mind. It actually comes with those brown ones, which are like white color and like black inks. So
Mhm.
like a completely different style, like the previous ones. I just love how they came out in on the brown paper.
Mhm. Mhm. No, that's a really nice look, and you have the negative sketch cards too. That's Are you? How? What are you using for those? Are those like gel pens or?
Yeah, 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 those are like the white sakura gel.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a really cool idea. I love that look. I love it when people sort of play around with sketch cards and do something a little bit new because a lot of people have sketch cards, but I don't know. Like I did the wood burning thing, and
That was amazing.
actually limited the number that I took this time. Um, thank God. But having these sort of negative sketch cards, that's a really cool idea as well. Oh, look at
I
these.
can tell you that I just love doing the negative because when I'm shading, I'm usually doing the other way around. I don't add shades, I remove. But I can totally tell you, like, doing it in traditional media is a pain in the ass, and it's very difficult to do it right. So
I can imagine, but these look really cool here.
yeah, I might be actually like redoing or tweaking out some of them. So we'll see.
All right.
I'm a
And
perfectionist.
these, well, that's most artists.
Yeah.
Completely understandable. You have traditional art pieces. These are not sketch cards. These are letter size.
Yes, those are the big ones, and the only one remaining available left is the bottom middle one. All others are gone. It's basically all the characters that are presented in this story, the important characters: Lena, Jesse, Del, Liam, and Rick.
All right. The Defenders. Ooh.
And this one was gone like a hotcake, but I decided to keep it in because it's gonna be actually one of the stretch goals. I really thought it was just very cool, so I decided to put it as a stretch goal mini print. But
Mhm.
originally, this is a traditional art 20 by 30 inches, and yeah,
Ooh. But this is definitely sold, right?
yeah, that one's
Okay.
gone.
Nice. All right. Bonds Exile. This is what? Is this an excerpt written by the Red Gaze? What is this?
Yeah, that's the origin story.
Oh, okay.
There's just a small piece of it, so everybody can see what tone it has. And yeah, it's gonna be 22 pages. I decided to add small, very like the tall and narrow illustrations to accompany the story a little bit, maybe to draw out the characters a little bit in this particular short story.
Okay.
It's gonna
Wait,
be
is that printed with this book? So you have like a prose story printed in the back of
it's
Bonds,
gonna
the
be it's
comic?
gonna be extra book. It's gonna be like
Oh,
extra.
okay.
I'm thinking staples, just staples because it's gonna be like 22 pages, and it's again, it's not coming with all of the tiers, but with most of them. But it's gonna be printed separately.
Okay. All right, very cool. Teflon Ron for 2 says Reenie heart hug kiss heart yay! Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad you're streaming. I'm glad you're here with us, Teflon Ron. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see. Did I miss any more super chats? People are talking amongst themselves. What's happening, Vaughn? Why are you in pain? People are making box jokes. I don't get it. I'm too innocent for this. Chat, stop corrupting my innocent little mind. Michael D. Jeff for 5, thank you. Has Nyriam seen the Estonian black and white film November? The female character's wolf transformation scene reminds me of this art.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen it, and honestly, ever since I started working on Bonds, I've tried avoiding all the werewolf content possible, so I don't get influenced into putting any of those features into the story.
Right. I know that feeling. I know that since recently I've been, as people know, I've been on a big role of doing a lot of writing and stuff, and they say that, well, obviously to be a good writer you have to consume other media, but I'm really afraid of reading too much fantasy because I don't want to be distracted from my story. I guess
Yeah,
maybe it's just like a really experienced writer would be able to, not let other work influence them, but I feel like I'm not there yet. It's
yeah,
hard. It's hard.
yeah. Upon the launch of the first book, people started telling me about, oh my god, what is this wolf show? Teen Wolf. Yeah, Teen Wolf. And I've never seen it. And recently, whenever I turn on Netflix, it just shows me that short preview of Teen Wolf, and I'm like, no, I can't watch it. I can't watch it because it's gonna influence me, and I'm gonna put something from that show into my story, and I don't want that.
I know it'll be too strong, too tempting.
Yes,
FK322 for 2, thank you. Nyriam, what is your favorite werewolf lore story? Speaking of
definitely Underworld. Definitely Underworld.
Underworld, that's a good choice, and also one of the few actual werewolf stories I've actually seen. Because definitely not into. I don't know that many others. I've never seen Teen Wolf, never seen Twilight. I don't like a lot of werewolf stories they make are like teeny stuff for teenagers and these like freaking YA love stories, and that's just not my thing. I
Yeah,
like dark stuff.
I know. That's why I keep telling people, like in Bonds, there's gonna be literally everything. I'm not gonna please you. There's gonna be a bit of romance because that's like main premise in the latest part of the whole story. But there's gonna be a lot of like horror. Just I was just like putting together the third book in my head, and the end is gonna be a bit gruesome. I think up to your taste.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't mind some romance. Against my better instincts, I have some romance and fiendish too, but it just has to be well. I know it was so hard. I drew this like one shot of characters holding hands in book 2, and I was like grossed out the whole way. I don't know what's wrong with me, but as long as it's well done, as long as it ties into character development, right, and there's like a larger conflict, I think that's what's important. A lot of romance stories are just like weird fantasies, but there's no conflict around it. Like that's not a story. That's just somebody's wet dream, and I don't.
I know.
Sorry, that's not for me.
I know.
Apologies,
But
I knew that's
as
not
you
what
were
you were
mentioning,
doing.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, as you were mentioning the movies with werewolves and stuff lore, I think the only thing for people to help imagine the transformation from my humans to wolves is the Twilight, how their werewolves like transform, shift, because I have also the same concept of skinwalkers where you fully shift into a wolf. There is no like mid stage.
Oh, okay. So I haven't seen Twilight, so I have no idea. What they just like.
Basically you start, yeah, pretty much your whole body starts to like transform, your bones start cracking, fur starts growing, you rip your clothes completely to shreds if you still have them on. That's why it's very important in this story, in my packs, that all these characters are like fighters with their fists, because it doesn't really matter if you're carrying a gun or a knife, because you're gonna lose it upon transformation, and a wolf can use a knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. And it would be weird if they transformed with their clothes. It's like, where did their clothes go?
Yeah,
But I guess
they're
I guess a lot of
and the,
stories do that.
yeah, and when they transform back, unfortunately, well, so sorry, like you're gonna be naked for a bit till you find new clothes.
I don't think you need to apologize for that. I think people would be fine with that.
Yeah, I just need to wait for Lena to grow till, I know Pale Rider has been very eager for her to be adult already, so he can ship her. I don't know how, I don't know when, but he's definitely gonna. And I'm actually planning her to grow up to that point by the end of book 3, hopefully.
Oh, nice. All right. So she started at 15 in book 1. So she's older
Yes.
here.
Yes, but only by max half a year, a few months of training.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, keep that in mind. In book 3, you'll finally be able to ship Lena. Won't be a weirdo anymore for doing it. The Dango Solo for 20. Thank you, Dango Solo. Kind of feel like poking the bear. Any chance we could get Spot Gloss in chapter 2? Why are you doing this to me? I don't think so. So, Katie, if you don't know the saga of me getting my books printed for chapter 1 of Fiendish, and how the problem wasn't just spot gloss, it was like the paper shortage and printer fuck ups, but the spot gloss definitely didn't help. Spot gloss adds like thousands of dollars and a whole assload of pain to your production process, so I would caution against doing it if you can help it right now.
Oh my God, thank you for letting me know, because I was dreaming of actually getting it done, and I was like fighting to either do a spot UV or a full gloss.
I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to do, I like that kind of matte paper look. I'm just going to do that. And I'm planning on doing like large collected editions later on.
Mhm.
I'll save the spot gloss fancy shit for the later editions, because these crowdfunded, like these first editions are going to be like, these are still collector's items anyways, but I don't want any more holdups. I want people to get their books as soon as possible. So I'm not going to do spot gloss. It was too much of a pain in the ass last time.
Gotcha.
Absolutely horrible. Pain in the ass. Why are you guys see my chat likes torturing me? That's okay. That's okay. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh
That's
well.
okay. Me too.
I guess let's look at the tiers, because I forgot where we were. Travis, you successfully made me go on a rant screaming about spot gloss.
We can actually maybe scroll over the stretch goals if you don't mind. They're at the bottom.
Oh sure. Oop, not there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to offer to read this.
Oh, okay.
I
Read
guess.
this.
Should I read it, chat? Do you want me to read it? I'll read this like a complete dork.
Do it, do
Let's
it, do it, do it.
let's see how good Red Gaze's writing is. All right. Here we go. The cool night air cut through his fur as he raced along the south cliffs. Dirt and pebbles crumbled away into the black sea below as his paws drummed against the edge of the cliff. These evening runs were therapeutic for the outcast, leaving him alone with his thoughts. Well, not quite alone. How many runs are we going to take before we just decide to stay out here? His inner wolf inquired. I think we were made to be rogues. A 22-page long origin story of one of the main characters that will take you beyond the borders of the southern border pack. You're missing an end there. Filled with mystery, action, and heavy drama. We're finally given a chance to uncover the truth behind the cursed child. Dun, dun, dun! I tried.
Sweet. You did it great. You did great.
I did okay. I kind of stumbled at the end, but that's really nice prose.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I like his style of writing. He did it in Sunsworn too, because like his style of writing is very action based. You know, like action dialogue. You know, he's not dragging the scenes. He's not dragging the descriptions or anything like that. And honestly, I just gave him like really basic skeleton of who this character is, and he came back to me with a masterpiece. So I was just very surprised about how great he handled the story upon knowing so little. You know, it was really great. Like almost no edits there, just a few touches.
Nice. All right. People are criticizing my voice acting. I'm a great voice actor, but I need to know the context. I need to go over the scenario and the lines to know how to enunciate it. You know, but that was decent for a first try. It's okay. Chad will mock me no matter what. All right, stretch goals. 5,000 exclusive glossy collectible trading card.
The Zeta, yeah. In the first book, we started with the Alpha card. The first side is just the illustration, and then on the other side you can know the abilities and the function in the pack. I know we should probably follow with Beta, but I just figured out that the Zeta has a lot more bigger meaning in my story, and that's why I decided to follow with the Zeta card. So by the end of all books, you're gonna have like a collection of all the ranks, important ranks in Bonds.
All right. Glossy collectible trading card. Got 10,000, and this one you've already hit, right?
Yes, that one we already have. That one we already have.
10,000. Mudman continues. Sorry.
Yeah, with the first book, by the end of the story, we learned that Jesse is a huge fan of comic books, and his favorite comic book is called Mudman. So as a stretch goal, we decided to add a small, funny mini comic about Mudman origins, you know, and oh my god, Indigenous Jones. The main character is called Indigenous Jones. And Dr. Cockburn, and you know, it's just fun. And we decided to continue with it because some people loved it, and it's just like extra content. So I mean, why not?
All right, 15,000. Ooh. You have stickers for everybody. This is for all backers.
Yes,
nice.
That's for all backers. There are gonna be like three pieces of stickers.
All right.
I'm probably gonna do it in a sheet form or something like that.
I like that. And 20,000. Oh, this is the mini print for everybody.
Yes, that's the one.
Awesome. I hope we get to that. That's a really nice. That would be a nice mini print right there.
Yeah, I really like this one, how it came out. I just kind of regret I didn't record it as I was making it.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah. But it turned out well.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I spent most of my supplies, so I had to like restock after that one.
Oh yeah, it was huge, huh?
Yeah.
25,000 more content. 5 to 6 more pages to the main story.
Yes. There is a point in the story right now, which is like tightly connected to the Exile, which I mean, like if we actually get there, I would like to expand the story with those few pages a little bit more. If not, the story is definitely gonna miss them, but it's
Mhm.
gonna add some added value.
All right. Nice. I always find it doesn't always work if people add story pages to a comic, but if you built it in, then it's definitely good to know that it'll work out, and people like extra content as well to
Yeah.
expand on, and like especially a cool side character like that. So awesome, awesome that you're planning that out. All right. Stronger language and violence are portrayed in the story. Please bear that in mind. Good
I
to
just
know.
kept that. I just kept that because of the first book. You know, if people decide to back the first book, because there's this one character that's kind of went nuts and ruthless, and they're werewolves. It's gonna get a little bit bloody, and I had one of the characters like cast kind of bad. I tried to censor it with the star, but it's there, and I just wanted to like warn people in case somebody's buying this for children or teenagers.
Mhm.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, that's a good thing to put in there. I think sometimes if the art style doesn't make it apparent, people assume that unless it's explicit, you have like blood or. But then Indiegogo's super sensitive about nudity or any sexy stuff or blood, so sometimes people don't know. I've had people ask me if Fiendish is appropriate for kids. No, it's not. So it's good to have a disclaimer there.
Yeah.
Let me scroll back up. We should take a look at the tiers. You have a lot of them, so let's go through the options that you have. Are you
Yeah,
doing any add-ons?
yeah. Actually, there are three add-ons. All both
Oh,
both.
look! You're at 89 backers.
Wow,
You're almost
thank
at
you.
6,000. Yay! Thank you everybody for
Thank
backing.
you.
Congrats!
Thank you so much.
Congrats!
Oh my god, look at you.
Okay, sorry, continue. Add-ons.
Yeah, the add-ons are actually the two books. The first book, the second book, and the Exile are gonna be the add-ons. The problem, again, the problem, not the problem, but we're shipping from over here for the first time, and I would like to try it out whether it's gonna work without any complications. If it works without any complication, next campaign we're just gonna wild with everything. So we just decided to keep it quite simple, even though the tiers don't look like that. I really do think it's simple, and I tried to like make it so everybody can choose what they like the best.
All right, awesome. We're one backer, or pretty much one backer away from 90 backers and 6,000. Isn't that
Yeah,
perfect?
that would
Look
be
at that.
awesome.
Look at
That
that.
would
Look
be
at
awesome.
that. Just one backer. One more. Please, pretty, please. Pretty, 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 please. That'll be so awesome. Ah, come on. Back balance now. The link is in the description. Back this book right now. Synergy of Serenity is so female. Yeah, I am. Are you shocked? Did you just discover this? 224 big for two. Thank you, 224. Hello again, Rini. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Did I miss any super chats? Let me double check. I think I'm good. All right. JD Kirby. Well, yes, I am. Yeah. Shocker. I am a real female. There's no tricks going on here. I know it's 2023. Things are confusing, but I am exactly as I appear. All right, let's look at the perks that you have. So the puppy, that's digital, is it?
Yeah. Also, the teen is digital, but there's the old story added to it. So the basically the puppy tier. I tried to keep the names as we had on the previous campaign, so people could get eventually used to it and know it by the name. So puppy is the digital basic tier of story and exiled, and the teen is bonds 2, bonds 1, and exiled.
Oh, okay. Nice. I like that the tier names are very story relevant. And you have the images so you can tell what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the way you want to build your sort of display for the tiers, right? It has to be either clear in the title or the image what people get.
yeah, yeah. Everything you're getting is pretty much covered in the thumbnail.
All right. Big Bad Wolf. Is that just a book?
Just a book. Just a
Okay.
book.
For 25, very, very reasonable. It's the average price for these books.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 77 pages too, so that's a really good deal. Old Lone Wolf. Oh, I like that. So that's book 1.
Yeah.
All right. 3 out of 50. But you have a limited amount of that, so do take
Yes.
that.
Yes, I did.
And this is it ETA Warrior or ETA?
Exactly. That's ETA Warrior.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I'm using the ranks, and according to the werewolf terminology, Etas are warriors.
Okay.
The fighters. So yeah, that's again like the previous one. It's a book with the 2-minute prints to it, and all the tiers, all the printed physical tiers are coming with all the stretch goals. So.
All right. Awesome. So like when you hit the stickers stretch goal, for example, all the tiers will get the stickers.
Yes.
I assume except for digital.
Except for digital, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All the physicals one.
Makes sense. Wolf Twins. That's 2 books for a discount.
Yep, there it is.
Double Howl. That's your catch-up tier. All right.
Yep.
Good idea to have that. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this because add-ons are good for backers. Backers tend to like it. I like having add-ons to be able to customize your order, but honestly, it's a bit of a pain for fulfillment, and it's probably is a better idea to simplify the tiers and just give everybody a lot of options already in the perks. Yes. That makes the whole process so much easier.
Mostly when in the end Indoegogo actually spits out that the Excel file, for you, and if you organize it well, you can just do fulfillment tier by tier by tier, and it's just amazing. It saves a lot of work.
Yeah, I definitely. Well, I'm not doing my own fulfillment. I'll let my fulfillment guy suffer through it this time, but next time, definitely, I'm going to do exactly what you're doing right here. Just the perks. That's it. Because guys, you don't know what it looks like when the Excel sheet comes out after you close out a campaign. It's like a giant mess, and it's not even without add-ons. It's already a mess. It's like lines and lines of data, and then if you have add-ons, it's just even more chaotic. It's horrible.
Yep.
I
actually spent just a full day organizing the Excel file after we finished the first one.
I think I spent a day just screaming at the computer and cursing because it wouldn't upload onto my shipping program. And then I was like, it wouldn't format the way I needed it to format. And then it also wouldn't upload into the program I wanted to upload. Then I literally paid money for another program and tried to upload it. It still didn't work. So I ended up having to pay a friend who does data entry as a job to be like, clean this sheet up for me, please, because I'm not going through 1,500 orders and putting all these add-ons and like separate orders together and all the special requests. And then she did that, and then I had to suffer through the rest of it and do fulfillment. Oh boy. Yeah. But I got it done. But I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
This is somebody else's job. Doug O'Sullivan over 10. Thank you, Travis. Are you gonna bring back the wood burnings before you close? I'm not sure. Yeah, I have 20. 20 is already a lot. And last time the wood burning plaques, those were small. This time I'm doing like portrait ones. They're big. They're like this size. So I mean, it's tempting because I like money, but also I don't want to die working myself to death. So we'll see about that. Maybe if people bother me about it enough, I'll add them back, and then I'll just, quietly cry in a corner. Already needs an Excel expert like me in her life. Do I now? All right. ETA Warrior, not ETA, ETA Warrior full.
Yeah, that comes with the story printed. With the Exile printed.
Mm-hmm. So that's the main book, the 2 mini prints, and the prose story.
Yes.
Cursed Wolf, and that's all the above, and with the sketch card, right?
Mm-hmm. The negative sketch card.
Okay. Okay, so these are just the same sort of everything packs, so with different sketch cards.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, and those are limited as well.
That's the last traditional remaining. And then we have the wolf yourself.
Well, no, wolf yourself. Wait,
Okay,
is that like a what is that? Is that like that's not a drawing tier, is it? It's a
it's
character sheet.
actually it's actually not a drawing theory. It's a character sheet, but it's gonna be traditional as well. So basically, all the backers that are gonna back this tier, I'm gonna send them like a fillable form where they can fill up their name, color of eyes, hair, name of the wolf, fur color, stats, affiliation, and they need to attach or send a picture of them, so I can draw it. So I'm gonna draw them as a human werewolf, and I'm gonna draw their wolf, in with inks, pens, and everything. So that's gonna be a traditional piece ready to go. Then I'm gonna put that traditional piece to scanner, put it in the computer, color it up, add those information in form of a character sheet, and print it out. So that's gonna be like a full printed high quality character sheet. And on top of that, I'm gonna be sending the finished character sheet in the form of a PNG and PDF to the person's email if they decide to like print it in a bigger size that whatever, whichever size they want. But this traditional piece and this high quality print, along with all the stuff that you can see on the thumbnail that's gonna come to the backer, it's just one of a kind, and it's you basically. You can become a part of the packs.
I like that idea, especially as somebody who plays a lot of tabletop games. Take a shot. That's really cool. That's basically like you're making them statting them out into a wolf
Yes,
character in your book.
yes,
Ooh, I
and
like that.
and there are like maybe I think there are like six or eight. I don't remember anymore. Like abilities that you can stat yourself. To choose from points from 1 to 10, but you can only redistribute like 30 points. So that way you can create a Mary Sue.
Good that you're taking that precaution. Has to be balanced.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, must be balanced. Good forethought. But that's really unique. I love that idea. Huh. That adds a little new twist to the whole drawing thing. I don't really like doing drawings. I mean, I get why a lot of people do it, and it's I don't know. It's a good thing to have in your book if it fits. You have crowd scenes and stuff, but this is another way to have audience participation. That you can be a part of the project and be drawn as part of the project, but you get your own character sheet.
Yep.
Isn't that special? Wow.
Yep. And you can probably say that you belong to the South Border Pack or any of the 5 packs on the peninsula.
Yeah. That's nice. Jim Cox, backer 96. Ooh, we should have 6,000. Okay, let's refresh. Oh, hold on. Dagozello for 10. I think you're going to handle just one more. Travis is just going to super chat me until I give in and do another wood burning plaque. Okay, maybe. I might open it up for like 3 more, like 2 or 3 more on the last day. So this is why y'all should be there when I close out Fiendish, whatever that is, because I might just open up some like secret stuff. Yeah. Secret. Okay, let's refresh this. Come on, refresh. Yay!
Oh
And went up a lot too. Went up like almost 100. You got 2 backers at this time. Thank you, everybody. Wow, you guys are awesome. Yay!
Oh my god, that energy does magic for you. Unbelievable.
They just have to drink too much coffee and.
I mean, yeah, I was just about to say that I probably need to overdrink myself with coffee a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's just I love doing these streams. I'm just always bursting with excitement to talk about comics, but definitely part of it is the coffee. But seriously, I love doing this. I love talking about people's books, and I'm so glad we can help. And you cross 6,000. I still don't have like a celebration thing. I need a celebration gift or like a clip to play like Ethan does when people reach a goal. I'll figure it out. Somebody make a clip for me. I need people to make clips that I can use on my channel. because I'm
You
too
know what
lazy.
you know what you need to do? You need to make yourself big, like full screen, and start like doing the celebratory dance and doing the screaming and everything. I'm telling you, somebody's.
Yay! Okay, there you go. Congrats!
I'm telling you, somebody's gonna clip that and make a
I'm
video.
sure someone's going to clip that now. That's just what I'm going to play every time. People are saying congrats. That's totally getting clipped. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm here to do, to act like an idiot for all of your entertainment and for the benefit of my wonderful guests.
Listen. Just for your amusement, like remember how somebody was making fun about Shane and the stream and everything in our comments as you announced the stream. Well, his very first blooper when I came to his show for the very first time, he actually asked about the werewolf sex. And
what?
yeah, and that's when I was like, yeah, my character's at like 15. and it got clipped.
Of course he asked about sex. That's all he fucking thinks about every time. It's well, can these characters fuck? Very on brand.
I
It's a
can't
little
stop him
awkward.
cold.
A little awkward. Your character is a minor. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, a little.
Down goes a little awkward. Down goes solo for 10 again. Thank you. You're way too generous today. Thank you very much. Instead of reopening it, too risky. Can you just do one for me? Oh, the wood plaques. I mean, if you want to commission me, sure. I mean, I'm more than happy to do an extra one for you. Yeah, that's totally fine. But we'll talk. I might reopen it though. I think I want to be. I'll just open like 2 or 3 on the closeout day, maybe. Oh, everyone just said I'll make clips if you want. Yeah, sure. Yay! That'll be awesome. I need clips for my channel because I mean I can make clips. I know After Effects, but I don't have time. Like I just make my trailers and that's enough work for me.
I've actually seen this very cool feature on this one stream that I attended, that after each super chat, based on like how high super chat it is, there's like a very, very short clip, played as a thank you.
Yeah, I think that's through OBS or something, or you have to link up some other platform. That's pretty cool.
No, you actually don't. It's even StreamYard does it. Like on the right panel, you can upload bunch of mini clips. We do that with Red Gaze when we stream.
I think but for the ones that autoplay on donations, that's not on StreamYards though, right?
Yeah, they're not autoplay. That's
well, I have some other clips. I have like my emotional damage clip. I have my fiendish trading card. I have a couple, but I need more. Yeah. Oh, I have this one. This is what I think. Did Perth Comics make this for me? You want it? Let me show you.
Denji, お前も好きだったろ。
何のつもりだ?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I have this one.
Emotional damage!
I was just about to ask whether you can play me the emotional damage because
Yeah, well, that's the one that I'm most proud of because that's the anthem of my people.
Yeah, I mean, Stephen Hay is amazing. I'm just like every single video he puts out, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, he's hilarious. I love his channel.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, more clips. Yay. Please donate clips. Thank you very much. Luffy's good. Hello. All right. So, we haven't finished the tiers. I think we're almost done, but I just want to make sure. At a warrior, curse wolves, yeah, we are done. Okay, these are the sold out ones. All right. So that is it. That's the campaign. Those are the tiers, and this is Nyriam's second book. She has already fulfilled one, so rest assured that you will be getting your products. She is an experienced creator. You said that you're fulfilling this from Europe this time?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you doing the fulfillment yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I really want to try it. I'm a very weird. I'm a European after all, but I kind of enjoy that stationary work. You know, like packing and putting things in bag and putting it in box and everything. And it's just like such a relax for me. You know, I don't really mind doing that. Of course, if I had like 1,500 boxes to make, I would probably just flip the table and commit suicide or something. I don't know.
I was about to say, can I fly you out here to pack my stuff for me?
Actually, you can. I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind.
Oh
I
my
need to take
gosh.
a break.
It's that's amazing. People, honestly, for my books, it was fun at first until about the 800th order. I think that was the point where I was suddenly like, it just my brain just snapped. I was like, la la la. Oh, I hate this. I just everything broke down. Like, this isn't fun anymore. It's so much repetitive work. I want to go back to drawing. That was the biggest thing. I wanted to be drawing instead of packing books. But some people enjoy work like that. It's like you just listen to a podcast and you just
Exactly.
automate your hands. Yeah.
And
I know
when
a
you
lot of
find
people
the
enjoy
system
that.
to speed it up, that's even better. That's like, yeah.
Do you like systematizing things? You're just like, oh, everything's in a neat stack, and you just boop, 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 boop.
Well, if it was up to me, I've never done this, but I would probably first build all the books, because with the first book, second, third, fifth, 10th, you already have it in your hands and you speed up the process. So I would first build the boxes, then fill up the bags with comics, then do this, then do that, you know, but one action at a time.
That makes
Because
sense.
when you build a box, put a book in the bag, then you wrap it up, then you put it in the in the box, then you tape it. You know, it's a longer process than when you like mechanize it.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely, that makes sense. I've heard people say that as well, and the key is I've heard people say it because I didn't do it myself because I'm retarded. It's like, this is fun. One day later, no, exactly. We were just friends until our friends all took vacation. Oh yeah, that also was right. Every single friend that was supposed to help me pack books decided to just leave.
Ooh,
So that's
friends
great.
in need are friends indeed.
Yeah, those people aren't my friends anymore. I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyways. So, well, you should all back this book so Nyriam can experience the same pain that I did when I had to pack 1,500 orders by my own goddamn self.
I mean, you don't have to overdo it, guys. Really.
No, you really should. You really should. We want to make this woman rich. This is an awesome book. It's already done. The work is already done, and it's beautiful, as you can see, and it's already fully drawn, so you have nothing to worry about. All that's left to do is the printing and the fulfillment. So you should definitely we want to get like 800. We need to get like 1,000 orders on this book, and then you can quit your day job, and then you can just do nothing but draw comics all the time, and then
pack books.
Yeah, mostly pack books, and it'll get like 1,000 orders every book. That'll be awesome.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Just one quick update that I completely forgot about. I finally, since Christmas, I lost my Ohuhu markers that I bought, and I finally managed to find them. And I'm gonna be working on a few more, but colored traditionals for bonds, and we're gonna be probably adding those upon the prolongation of the first 30 days.
All right. Awesome. What else are you planning on putting anything else in the campaign? Speaking of.
Yes, probably not. Yeah, probably in the campaign too. But we added this beautiful art from Vinny Tardamella and from Barbusco Studios. They did it was like a gift drawing upon the first campaign, but I already had the first campaign planned out completely, so I decided to include it with the second campaign, and we're gonna be adding it as a part of a book. Or in some kind of form. I just want their art to be appreciated.
Cool. Do you have I don't see, you just have one cover, right? You don't do like
Yes.
the variant covers like a lot of us. So you don't have any like new covers planned on releasing or anything for the campaign?
Not really, not really. I just decided not to go along this way yet because, like I said, I would like to try out how the fulfilling from over here is gonna go. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. That probably makes things a lot simpler. You just have one cover for each book.
Mm-hmm.
Like the variants are a nice idea because it's a collector's market, but especially if you're doing fulfillment yourself the first time, I guess it's good to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Down goes sell for another 10. Thank you. How are the thumbnails for 2.5 coming along? They're done. I posted something for YouTube members, and that's all I'm going to say. You should look in your YouTube members top secret post. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I post behind the scenes stuff for YouTube members, and on the Fiendish website, I have a blog and I post. You can become a member on the blog too, because I'm hoping to eventually leave Patreon and just post stuff on either YouTube or my blog. And it's even for like $1 a month, you get exclusive content. I post work in progress stuff for Fiendish all the time. So if you want to become a member, those are the kinds of things that you'll get, the perks that you'll get. So there you go.
And I think you might want to refresh again. And do the dance. Do the dance.
That's very refreshing.
Too much coffee. Too much coffee.
Yay! I didn't drink that much coffee. Awesome! Thank you, everybody. Wow! Look at that. 92 baggers. This is another bagger. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for bagging bonds and making Nyriam richer than ever before. Let's long way to go till 1,000 backers though, so let's keep on going.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi Jarius, what's up?
I just like to point out that we decided that Rini's gonna do the excited part and the dancing part because if I tried to do that over here at this time, I would be probably taken out by police.
Let's not make that happen. It is like 3 or 4 in the morning where you are, so we don't want to get you in trouble. Look at this artwork. Oh, nice.
I really tried not to reveal like too much, but since we already got there, do you want to see like a secret page?
Sure. Yes. Give me an exclusive preview. I have a lot of trouble with that of not revealing stuff. I think because you want to show the art and stuff and entice people, but as long as it's not too spoilery. Like you can, if it's like if it's cool art, but the plot isn't spoiled, I think that's fine.
I think this one is perfect.
All right, let's see. Ooh, oh, it's a little. Can you zoom in?
Yes.
Oh, awesome! I like that silhouette. Yeah, it's really hard to draw stuff that's in the nighttime. Like, I like your use of shadow here. It's dark, but you can see everything. Still pretty well defined. Look at that fur on the black wolf. That's Lena, right?
Yes, that's our Lena. And as if you remember well, I pretty much mentioned that towards the end of the book, she's gonna get somewhere where she's not supposed to. So.
Ooh. Is this the place where she's not supposed to be?
Maybe.
Oh no! Oh, spoilers! Oh, what's gonna happen?
I can't spoil it.
Okay.
Back the book.
Back the book now to find out what happens next. Just don't pull a Shane. No, we won't.
What does it mean to pull a Shane?
Spoil everything.
All right.
It's a meme at this point because let's just tell everybody the whole story. It's a joke. He doesn't really. I mean, sort of. Anyways,
Maybe
Oh,
I
that
should.
art is
That's what I should do. I should prepare something like a second plot that I'm gonna tell to everybody, and then they're gonna back the book, and it's gonna be completely different. They're gonna be whoa.
I don't know. That might piss some people off, though.
Yeah, maybe.
But that would be clever. I think just showing art is a good idea. If the art is good, then that's a really good incentive, and you have the story premise. You don't want to spoil like the big plot points, like a lot of other people do.
Yeah, I actually have to give credits to Red Gaze for this because whenever I finish a page, I'm like, show him the whole page, and can I post this? And he's like, no, you can't. You can take out a piece of a small panel there and post that, but don't show everything.
He manages what you can or can't post. So is he writes, I know you and him collaborate on writing,
Yes.
but is he like, how involved is he on this project?
Well, the thing is, like, he completely fulfilled the first campaign, so he actually underwent the pain of fulfilling almost 600 books. Now he's mostly like my manager, campaign manager, and editor. Because I did get pointed out with the first book that the grammar of the story could get a little bit better, so that's what I'm gonna ask him to do this time. And also, he created the short story, he created the trailer, so we collaborate here and there. Like when he creates project of his own, like he did the Wings of Vengeance, I was his artist, so we help each other out.
Awesome. That's really great that you found somebody where you can have a working relationship like that with. It's hard to come by.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I think we've covered everything. Is there anything that you want to say? Anything I missed that you want to shout out in the meantime?
I just wanted to say a great thank you. Because okay, I'm gonna say it out loud in front of people. I know that it was like in our like private conversation, but guys, I've troubled Rini a lot. I actually had to reschedule, and that this poor soul had to reschedule because of me, and I'm just impossible. So thank you so very much for having me on and helping me out with this.
Of course, there's no trouble at all. Honestly, people reschedule all the time. So, Nyriam, you're so humble and so nice, and like she was so apologetic when she had to reschedule. I'm like, I understand people have a day job. I'm not like, oh, my esteemed show, how dare you reschedule? No, I'm glad you can come on. I'm glad we can help you out with this campaign and get some backers.
Thank you so much. It's just like I don't want to be trouble to anybody, so.
You're not at all. You are the star of today's show. That's why you are the guest. So be as troublesome as you want. You need to learn to boss people around and tell them, do as I say.
You know what? I tried this on the last campaign. I kept repeating like buy this shit, and that actually got us to 600 backers. But maybe that's what I gotta do again.
Yeah, sometimes it works. Sometimes you're trying to sell something just straight. I know that it's hard at first. I remember it was really, really hard. It was awkward to keep on telling people buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. But now I'm just so used to it, and you have to tell them. It's like, and when you're streaming, you have to tell them to hit the like button, even though that's like a stereotypical YouTube thing to do. By the way, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Ding!
And share the stream.
And share the stream. That's right. I do promo shows not next Wednesday, but I have when I'm booked. Except for next week, I'm booked all the way through March, so we've got a lot of shows coming up and draw streams and stuff. So subscribe if you haven't yet.
Wow, lucky.
You did actually. Immediately after you, I had like 4 people who I'm booked up all the way through March and early April, I think. So that's glad I got you in the meantime. Yeah, but don't be shy about telling people to back your book. You got to project confidence in your product, and and especially when you have a good product.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Do I have your Twitter? Yes, Nyriam's Twitter is in the description, so everyone go follow her. You don't have a YouTube, do you?
I actually do have YouTube. I think it's Nyriam Nowa or Nyriam Bonds. Oh my god, kill me now because that YouTube is really weak and I need to work on it a little bit more. And I also have Instagram, Nyriam Bonds.
All right.
So
Everyone go follow Nyriam there. Let's refresh just one more time. Maybe did it.
You did a
got
great
one?
job. You did a fantastic job. I'm just like,
Oh, it's the same. I know it's just because there are people in the chat who are considering backing who haven't done so yet, but
bag of this shit.
but you should stop pondering and just do it. Just click that button. Just do it right now.
Yeah. Do it.
Just do it. Do it.
No, but seriously, I mean, I can understand that why some people are a little bit hesitant. It may be the shipping, because we did the international shipping all around the world for $12. But I'd like to point out that there's always the PDF version, and that's a lot of reading to get through. It's really worth it. I really do think.
That's 70, almost 80 pages, and you can get both books. So that's over 100 pages of story material. You can get it as a PDF. So that's really nice. Yeah, I like that you have that option. Cool. All right, I will let you go because I know it is super late over there. But thank you once again for coming on, and best of luck on your project.
Thank you so much for having me on, Irene.
No problem. Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I have going on this week? Do I have a show on Friday? Oh my god, I'm totally spacing. I guess I'll probably be on, if I can watch the next episode of Picard in time, I will be on Yellow Flash. And other than that, I don't know. I'll try to do a member stream again this weekend or a draw stream because I keep on saying I need to do one and I haven't done a draw stream. But it depends on my commission situation because again, I have this commission that I'm trying to finish by Wednesday. So anyways, I'll let everybody know. No HELLION ARTSHOW next Wednesday, but I will try to do a show on Thursday night or just a weekend show. Yeah, that was very disjointed and incoherent, but you get the idea.
You're very busy bee.
I'm in like chaos mode right now. I'm just like I have tons of shit to do. But anyhow, you get the point. No show next week, but the week after next, I will be on with that should be Phil Diaz on the 8th. So everybody join me at that time on March 8th to talk with Phil Diaz about his Lost Pages book. And thank you guys in the chat for joining and for backing Bonds and for your continued support. And check out Fiendish on Indoegogo. Fiendish, we're at 156,000. Holy shit, that's a lot. That ain't cheap. That's a lot. And thank you guys so much. And I'm going to be announcing the next stretch goal really soon. All right, everybody, have a good night. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.